one timeout. Rodgers, Adams, he's got it! And they're going to have to use the timeout now as he's brought down inbounds, but what a play for 31.
This feels like a big play for this Lions defense. Rodgers steps and fires. Adams is there, and he's got it. Perfect rainbow from Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams, working on the rookie, Melifonwu. Good for 50 yards. 3rd and 6, and the rain has started to fall. Rodgers zips one in there for Tunyon. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard strike. Rodgers with Jones floating out of the backfield and dancing into the end zone. 3rd touchdown.
Rodgers empties the backfield. 5 receivers all into the pattern, and his first pass is right on the money to Alan Lazard, who's taken out of bounds by K'Wan Williams. So on 3rd down and 3. 2nd and 8. Good protection. Rodgers, a ton of time and a man wide open, and that's Valdez-Scantling.
Go, Pack, go, dicen en Wisconsin. En movimiento Adams. El pase. Yes, touchdown Packers. Davante Adams con este touchdown tiene 10 Sunday Night Footballs consecutivos.
Rodgers throws and reaching up, Valdez-Scantling for the touchdown. Put it where only he could get it. They send 4. 7 back. Rodgers fires over the middle. Caught Adams. Adams will try to get out of bounds. He's at the 49-yard line. He stopped there. Rodgers will come up and spike it. 25 yards to Davante. Now down to 20 seconds. Rodgers fires, caught.
You got to go.
32, he gives himself up.
Got Adams to the near side, who has 3 catches already. He's looking his way. Now, option is closed. He's going to take off to the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, Jim, you see the guys lined up near the line of scrimmage?
Here's Rodgers looking for Adams. And someone else instead. Who else but Randall Cobb, who's off to a great start and has the touchdown. 23 yards out.
3rd down and 12. Rodgers sets, throws, wide open, Davante Adams. Adams finally taken down at the Bengals' 25-yard line by Von Bell on 3rd and 12. Packers with 2 timeouts. 2nd down and 10. Play action. Pass is caught by Davante Adams. Another Packers 1st down. Rodgers on 2nd down to the end zone. Adams, touchdown. Amari Rodgers in motion. Aaron Rodgers fires downfield, looking for Davante Adams. He's got it! Inside the Bengals' 10-yard line, a spectacular catch. Rodgers to Adams, 59 yards.
He's just too good.
Tied at 22. Following a pair of missed field goals. Rodgers over the middle, it's complete to Adams. Takes it to the 33-yard line. Packers will hustle up to the line.
They get a little bit healthier today, getting Jenkins back at tackle and the rookie Myers back at center. Rodgers looks to throw on the first play of the day. Now he'll take off with all kinds of room to roam, and he's got a 1st down to the 45. On 3rd and goal, Jones comes in motion, flipped ahead, into the end zone, touchdown. It's Alan Lazard on a shovel pass from Rodgers. How about that design? Packers got him off of the Jacksonville practice squad. He's been a good player for him in his few seasons. 2nd down and 10. Bears trying to collapse that pocket. Rodgers has Adams wide open. He stays on his feet, down the sideline. Davante Adams is in. Touchdown Green Bay. And now one of the officials runs up. They come together, and they're going to say that he was out back at the 21. Rodgers snaps it quick. Pressure coming. Scrambles to his right. Pumps and runs. Aaron Rodgers is inside the pylon. Touchdown Packers. It's Rodgers running for the score.
Right on cue, Joe.
Third play of the drive. They try to extend right here. Rodgers looks to throw. Scrambles to his right. He pumps. He throws back against the grain. Adams is in. What a play. Rodgers to Adams. Touchdown Green Bay. Final seconds of this first half. Rodgers in rhythm. Tosses end zone. It's been all about Lazard. And he caps it off with a touchdown. They're down in 3. Green Bay trying to take advantage of the takeaway. Into the end zone. Tight end. Touchdown. Tunyon. Happy Tight Ends Day.
All I had to do was say it, Joe.
3 sacks for him. All of them came in the first half. Rodgers down the middle for Tunyon. He's got a touchdown today, and now he's got a gain of 26. 1st down and goal. Rodgers keeps, floats, pass is caught by Cobb for the touchdown. Flag is down at the 11.
I think they're going to get a late hit or roughing the passer on the Cardinals.
Well, they couldn't connect. Now 2nd down and 6. Just get it away. Over the middle, he's got Tunyon. And the big tight end down near the 22, and he's hurt. Little pump fake play is caught. 2nd of the game. Cobb. Touchdown Green Bay.
Here's the 3rd and 7.
And no Adams on the field after that. Took a little shot. He had to go off.
On the field he goes. Got an open man, and it is caught. Valdez-Scantling takes it all the way inside the Seattle 20. Aaron Jones returns to the backfield. Play action fake to him. With sidearm sling, and it's Adams. Oh, he went right through 4 defenders before they finally tackled him down. Picks up 34 yards.
Here is Rodgers on 1st down with a lot of time. Adams is wide open. No one near him. Into Vikings territory. Spun down inside the 40.
4 guys, a 4-by-1 formation.
3rd down and 12. It's a 4-man rush, but it's blocked. Rodgers going deep. Valdez-Scantling is open, and he's got it. He's been trying to get it to him. That time the big one. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A bomb for 39. 3rd and 5. Rodgers with time. Now escapes. Will he try to run it? Throws across his body. DeGuara! He's got it! Touchdown! His first NFL touchdown! Fake to Dillon this time. Rodgers loading up. Doesn't see anything. Looking to run. He will. He's got a 1st down and more. Rodgers sliding down near the 20. First and goal. Rodgers all day. Can't find anyone. Loads up. Fires. Caught for the touchdown. Davante Adams for Green Bay.
Third down, another blitz coming. Rodgers sees it, fires. Adams is open for the touchdown. Blitz coming. Rodgers floats one. Valdez-Scantling inside, trying to get to the end zone. He's going to go. A bomb to Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Rodgers takes the toss, takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Great combination, so good to get both of them back today.
Third down and 4. Pass is caught. What a grab by Cobb. Perfect throw. Veteran to veteran and down inside the 15. It's third down. Rodgers throws, going for the deep shot, and delivers a strike to Davante Adams. Rodgers inside, Cobb, touchdown. Second and goal. Rodgers, Dillon, touchdown, Packers.
It gave Quinn additional opportunity.
A.J. Dillon is now the back on 3rd and 18. Rodgers deep downfield. Caught up at the 44. Alan Lazard. Rodgers, what a great fake. And then Mercedes Lewis, their number 1 tight end. Rodgers flanked by Jones. Rodgers fires, caught, touchdown, Alan Lazard. Deep drop by Rodgers, and a long throw is hauled in by Adams. Sooner or later, touchdown. McGuire in the role of fullback. Rodgers comes back to the left. Wide open is Jones, and he is into the end zone again. On back-to-back offensive plays. 23 yards this time.
Well, there is nobody better against pressure than Aaron Rodgers. As he has time, airs it out. Pass is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with a big one for 31. Adams, touchdown Packers. And they found Robert Jackson. End zone wide open, touchdown, Aaron Jones. Packers on top. Although they back out. Third down and 9. Pass caught. First down, Valdez-Scantling. Rodgers. Pass caught. Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. And Aaron Rodgers comes running in to hug the guy. He is dying to get back into the mix.
And as he's throwing it, he realized Peoples-Jones is pulled up a little bit. He lets up on it, and Savage is able to make the interception.
Second down and 6. Here's one for Adams. Can't do it any better. To the 16. And almost indefensible. Third and 5. Pass is caught. Lazard. Touchdown. There it is. History for Aaron Rodgers on Christmas Day at Lambeau. Career touchdown pass number 443. Third interception of the year for Chandon Sullivan. Second interception of the game for Baker Mayfield. Rodgers, Lazard, one-handed catch.
Oh!
Extra men on the rush. Adams, touchdown. And you send a blitz at your own peril as Aaron Rodgers finds Davante Adams for yet another touchdown pass, number 444. Different story.
Yeah, named Bulldog after his Fresno State mascot.
Here he is, pitch and catch, touchdown Packers, but a flag is down on the far side of the field away from the play. Here's the call.
Offside. Defense number 25 was lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Vikings bring 4. Rodgers lofting towards Adams. Got it again. One more time with those late hands. Working on Mackenzie Alexander. First down, Green Bay. 2nd and 5. Rodgers comes back to the other side towards Lazard, who's got it. Down in bounds. Touchdown, Packers. And a 100-yard half for Adams. Rodgers has 200 yards tonight. From the 11. Aaron dealing over the middle. Touchdown, Adams. They've done it again.
3rd and goal. Rodgers looks, throws, caught, touchdown Green Bay. Lazard.
He comes out healthy, mission accomplished.
On the fake, Rodgers has time, lets it go. Lazard, he's got it, and then lost it and has it again for the touchdown. The catch, the bobble, the catch, and 6.
3rd down and 3. Rodgers steps through. He's got Jones. Jones wide open. Down inside the 15. They do. And they do. What a catch by Adams.